this session we have to update our code of square to rectangle. So let us draw rectangle by using our existing code of square. So I hope you know that first of all we need to import our turtle module, then we have to create our object. So this is the same code. Then anyway we have to draw the base. Let us execute first these lines of code. So you can see that we have turtle object starting from 0 0, it moved to 100, then we have used left 90. So turtle is now in desired position, but this time we wish to have rectangle. So instead of moving 100 we can move 50. So the width is, let's suppose, 50. So what I am saying, instead of moving 100 we can move 50 this time. So let's change it to 50. Let's rerun these statements and you can see that yes, we are able to achieve our desirable movement. And I hope that now you can extend this code to complete rectangle. So you can pause the video at this point and please complete its code. Otherwise you can keep on watching this video. So after this we have to perform left 90 so that we can have our desirable orientation for next movement. Let us rerun this. So yeah, we are in now desired positions. So now we can draw third and fourth line in one go. So at this point, can you guess what is the length I should move? So the length will be 100. Then we have to change the angle by left 90 and then we have to move forward. So let's complete this in one go. So here I am moving forward 100 and then left 90. Let us execute these lines of code and I hope we will be having 3 lines on our screen. So these are our 3 lines, 1 2 3. We are in desirable positions, so we can move another forward 50 and left 90 so that we can have final desirable orientation of our turtle. Yeah, so this is our rectangle and we can now run the code in one go to see the final rectangle. So let us execute this and yes, this is our rectangle. Okay, now the next question is, can we reduce this code by using for loop? Interesting. So you can pause the video at this point and you can convert this code into for loop by understanding the logic. After having your solution, you can play this video again to watch the solution. Okay, so I hope you have the solution with you. So we have to clearly understand how many statements are repeated exactly same. So earlier we were having these 2 statements which were exactly same and that statement were running 4 times. But this time these 2 statements are not exactly same because here you have 100 and here we have 50. But if you look closely about these 4 statements, then these are exactly same, 100, 90, 50, 90. So it means that in this case these block of 4 statements need to be executed how many times? 2 times. So it means that we have to use a for loop which should run only 2 times, and in that for loop we have to put these 4 statements. So let us create this for loop and I hope that now you know the syntax. So we have to write for counter in range. We can directly write 2 this time because you know that it will start from 0 and it will go up to 1. 2 will be excluded. Now you know that these are the 4 statements which we have to use and these should be indented as a body of for loop. So perfect. So here we are having module, creating our object, and then we are using these 4 statements 2 times and it will run 2 times because we have put this under for loop. Let us refresh our kernel and execute these statements in one go. So this is my output and yes, we have a rectangle. Great. So with this we are able to achieve our desirable output. At this point, I also wish to introduce few more statements which help you to close your screen properly, because every time I am restarting my kernel in order to rerun my code. But we can have a better way to close our screen, and in order to close our screen in a better way, we have to add these 4 statements at the end of our code. So what these statements are doing, here we are using a get screen function of turtle object, which is tortoise in this case, and we are naming this object as screen. So we are capturing the screen of our turtle object, and then we are using a function exit on click. It means that when we click on this screen, we will automatically exit from the code, and then it will release the memory which is occupied by that particular screen object by using turtle done and turtle by functions. So these 4 lines of code will help you to exit the screen clearly and release the memory. So let us restart this kernel final time, and now I'm rerunning this code by having these 4 statements in the end. So this is my turtle screen. You can see we have desirable object. Now we can close this screen by click here, and it is terminated successfully. Now you can rerun this code again, and every time it will be working properly. Close this, rerun this. Yes, so now there is no need to restart this kernel again and again, because we are having these 4 statements in the end of our code. The code discussed in this video session is available in the description of this video, so that you can directly copy paste it and you can run it on your own. But I recommend you to type everything on your own, and during this process you will able to learn lot of things about the syntax. Thanks for watching this video, and in next session we will be converting our square and rectangle into functions. So the next session is very important, where we will be learning about functions. We will learn how to define those functions and how to call those functions. Thanks for watching this video, and see you in next session to discuss more on functions. Thank you.